So everybody, welcome back to the channel. So today I am going to talk about my road to 130 pounds. I started at 115 pounds and now I am trying to put on some size and everything like that. It's been a tough journey for sure because I have had a past eating disorder in the past and it occurs every now and then, and it's still in my head saying do not bulk that. That's probably why I was in a stage of where I was at that I was very anorexic. I was very skinny, very lean, but I was obsessed with looking lean. I was obsessed with having abs, and I still am to a degree, but I'm facing my eating disorder head on and saying you can bulk because you want to put on some size, you want to put on some muscle, and I have. I'm literally started officially at 115 pounds and I'm now up to a average weight for per week per 7 days of 122 pounds. My high weight ever since I started this bulk is 126 pounds. Yes, I've had reached 126 pounds, but I did not have as much muscle. I actually had more body fat on me because I'm actually trying to progress and actually trying to gain some healthy body fat, lean muscle tissue. Obviously when you are on a bulk and you are trying to put on some size, you are obviously going to put on some body fat. That is just a cause and causation of actually bulking, because you need to be in a calorie surplus in order to gain weight, even if it is muscle, because in order to gain muscle you need to be in a calorie surplus. Even if you are main gaining, when you are main gaining, you are still in a net surplus per week. Maybe even if it's only 100 calories per 7 days on average, you are in a net surplus. It's not a very high net surplus, something that you probably can't even calculate, but you still need to be in a surplus in order to put on size. You have your lean bulking, you have your main gain, and then you have your dirty bulking. I'm on a lean bulk. I am not on a dirty bulk. I do not want to feel like shit, because a dirty bulk will make you feel like crap. It just will. I mean, you're eating crap food. Your digestion is all messed up because you're eating just tons of crappy food, and you just don't want to do that. Ever since I started this bulk, I'm actually prioritizing my nutrition, the calories I'm eating, and everything like that, and my performance in the gym has skyrocketed. My performance on the bike has skyrocketed. I am pushing new power numbers. I'm increasing my FTP on the bike, which is functional threshold power. If you do not know bike and analytics and everything like that, that is your gauge to tell if you're getting better and faster and holding more power on the bike. I'm actually gaining more strength in the gym, more power in the gym, getting a little bit more muscle, becoming stronger. I'm adding more volume per week because that's sets times reps times weight, which adds to your total volume for that muscle group in order to gauge how much size you're actually growing. So yes, I'm actually trusting this process. I woke up today kind of low, 121.4, but I'm still on that net increase of weight gain. Yesterday I weighed 125.7, which is a new high for the bulk. So obviously you need to weigh yourself every day on a bulk because your weight fluctuates. As you see, I obviously held more water yesterday as I weighed 125.7, but my performance yesterday in the gym was absolutely amazing. I don't know if it has to do with the fact that I had a little bit more salt in me, but my performance was absolutely amazing. Like I just was full of energy. It was back day, so I got some good bicep gains, back gains. So it was pull day, so my lat development is definitely increasing. My biceps are still lacking, but probably because I wasn't doing the full range of motion with my biceps. I was not necessarily ego lifting, but I definitely did not know how to fully extend my biceps all the way to the bottom. In order to get that full range of motion, really stretch that bicep, you need to bring your biceps down all the way to the bottom, really get that full stretch, because you're going fast on the concentric and then slow on the eccentric. And it's good to sometimes do like a weight that single arm, so when you are really struggling to bring that weight back up, you can have your other arm assist you, so you can really get that stretch on the eccentric portion and go really slow, and then you can do it again and then go slow on the eccentric to really get that full stretch. That's what I've been doing, and I noticed some of my bicep gains, tricep gains, everything like that. My biceps and triceps are still lacking, my shoulder development and traps too, but my lats, I will say my rear delts are definitely progressing. I will say that. My legs too, my calves, everything like that, but my front delts, my side delts, it's just my chest is still kind of lacking everything, but my back is definitely progressing. Everything is progressing, but literally my back is probably the best body part on my physique right now, and has definitely the best muscle building portions of me, probably because I train my back with a lot of volume, probably the most volume beside my legs, because I cycle, which like 13 hours a week, 10 to 13 hours a week, so that's a lot of volume on my legs. But I also do a high intensity leg day. Like leg day is the best day, so my week starts with a rest day, then it's pull day on Tuesdays with like a 2-hour bike ride. Yes, so I am trying to essentially do tons of cardio because I'm trying to get better and stronger on the bike. So I'm actually proven to the fact that you can do tons of cardio cardio, but still gain muscle, still gain size. Yes, you're gonna have to eat a lot more calories because you're burning a good bit of calories. Like my average calorie burn for the week is about 10,000 calories. It's a lot of calories burn average on the bike and everything like that. Weight training I'm doing, the warm up on the elliptical I do before because I like to go relatively hard for my warm up on the elliptical because I like to get that blood flowing, that blood pumping, that heart racing a little bit before I actually start my workout, my strength training session, because when I do cardio, it wakes me up. It gets my blood flowing. Like if I'm really tired that one day of doing any kind of workout or strength training, I will do cardio. I will really go harder than what I should be doing on the warm up because it really just wakes me up. It gets my adrenaline pushing and gets everything just woken up in my system, and it really gets that blood flowing and that heart pumping and just gets me really jammed up for the workout, especially when I listen to some music, which I listen to funk in the gym because it's amazing. Really sets me in the mood, especially. But it's very nice to just kind of just get that heart pumping, listen to some funk. Had my pre-workout before. I only do a half a scoop of pre, so it's about 150 to 200 milligrams caffeine, depending on what kind of pre-workout I normally do. So, and then speaking of like my splits and everything, Wednesday is push day with like an hour and 45-minute bike ride with some sprints on the bike just to warm up my legs for the next day, which is a medium long ride bike workout. So I normally do like 3 sets of intervals ranging from 10 to 30 minutes long. So like a minute hard, 30 seconds rest times like 10 for instance, or 15. And I do that normally 3 sets, and that bike ride like lasts 2 hours and 15 minutes to 2 hours and 30 minutes relatively. And I do leg day after. I normally like to start my day with cardio, my bike workout, my easy rides, recovery rides, anything like that. Then I go to strength training because I like to space out my workouts, but I just like to start my day relatively with cardio because it just sets the mood right and really just makes me feel better. I was doing the strength training in the beginning and then bike later in the day. I just did not personally like that as much, but you know, that's just my personal intent. You can do whatever you want. Obviously, it's not the best idea to do cardio before your strength training because it can make you more tired, but that's where your pre-workout can come into play. Use caffeine as a benefit and do not over abuse caffeine when you do not need it. If you're not tired that day or something, don't use caffeine. Don't over abuse it. Do pre-workout when you need it, or you do pre-workout every day because you want the nice pump, you want to feel energized. But if you need a little bit more, do a little bit more. But if you don't need as much, just do a pump enhancer with maybe a little bit of Stents, and that to really get that energy pumping and really have a good workout. But Thursday's leg day, and then Friday I will do a pull day again with like a recovery ride for like 80 minutes, which is an hour and 20 minutes. And then Saturday, which is today, is going to be a push day. And then it's going to be an hour and 30-minute bike ride with some sprints fair for my long ride, which ranges from 3 to 4 hours long right now. That is where my training is at right now. And then that's obviously leg day later in the day, and then Monday is a rest day. That's my split. So obviously I'm gaining some size for sure. I've noticed my strength in the gym has gone up. My total volume for the week and sets and per day has gone up in the gym. My strength, like I can lift more weight for more reps compared to when I started. And when I was back in November and December, when I started to get back into the gym after my hip surgery back in August, I was taking the gym serious. It was fun, but I was more doing it for fun. I was not really prioritizing, like my training that I was doing was really for no benefit because I wasn't eating a surplus. I was just trying to diet, try to get lean and get my abs back because surgery kind of made me a little bit chunky, feel a little crappy because I was kind of much bigger compared to what I've been seeing myself. So I basically was dieting on like strict diet, like really, like not really strict, but I was definitely eating a big calorie deficit. And I wasn't putting on size, and I was really kind of regressing. I was never really getting stronger, and I was getting stronger, but I was really never putting on any size. Same with January, February, March, and just the beginning and mid of April. And towards the end of the mid of April, I really started to be like, okay, I need to start bulking. I kind of started getting that mindset. And towards the end of April, I would say I started bulking and really prioritizing the bulking, really prioritizing the gym and trying to get stronger in the gym and trying to get bigger and everything like that. But the gym is definitely part of my routine now, and I love to do it. I used to upper and lower split. Now I do push-pull legs, rest, because I just prefer to go to the gym every day or 6 times a week because it's just an escape zone for me. I lock my phone up, listen to music. I use my watch to control the music because I just zone everything out and just focus on my workout itself and just focus on the gym. If anyone calls me, I'm not answering. I'm just being honest because I'm focused on my gains. I'm focused on the gym. I'm focused on the fun part of weightlifting. So that's my road to 130. I'm 9 pounds away today. Yesterday I was 5 pounds away. So that just goes to show you weight fluctuations when you're in a deficit or even in a surplus and trying to build some size. So make sure you track your weight every day. Anyways, make sure you seek happiness, achieve goals, and find glory. I will see you all in the next one. Peace.